Good morning, children. In the previous class, we learned about the observation of the variation of the friction. Related to them, I'll ask few questions and try to listen carefully such that to answer them. Does the friction opposes motion or relative motion of surfaces in contact? That means when the two surfaces are in contact, does the friction, is it opposing the motion of the object or the relative motion of the object? What is the answer? The answer is that friction opposes the motion as well as the relative motion, both. Okay, friction opposes the motion as well as the relative motion of an object. Okay, the second question is that what observations and experiments can you cite to show the existence of the friction? In order to show the existence of the friction, what are the experiments and what are the observations that you can say? That means here, in order to show the existence of the friction, just normally our daily activities, running activity, jumping activity, holding of a pen, writing on the blackboard, okay, all these are the activities. We can able to do our regular activities only if there is a friction. Therefore, these are the observations that comes under the frictional force. Okay. Next, when do we speak of sliding force, for friction? When do we speak about the sliding friction? We speak about the sliding friction when the surface of the object is moving relative to the surface of the another object. Normally, what is sliding friction? Sliding friction is the friction in which comes into play when the surface of the object is moving relative to the surface of the another object. Okay, that means if a car is going on the road, that is a sliding friction. If a vehicle, any vehicle, if it is moving on the road, it is the sliding friction. Okay, these are the sliding frictions. Okay, here is asking when do we speak of the sliding friction? We speak about the sliding friction when an object is moving relative to the surface of the another object. Okay, this is about the what? Sliding friction. Next, what are the different factors which affect the friction? Factors affecting the friction. Factors affecting friction. What are the factors which affect the friction? The factors which affect the friction are roughness of an object or smoothness of an object. Roughness or smoothness. Okay. The roughness or the smoothness of an object affects the friction. And the second one is that the area of contact. Area of contact. Okay. Area of contact affect the friction. Okay. Area of the contact is also affects the friction. Okay. Next one is that effect of normal force on friction. Effect of normal force on friction. Effect of normal force. Normal force on friction. These are the three factors which affect the friction. What are the three factors? That is the roughness or the smoothness, the area of the contact, and the effect of the normal surface. Okay. We will be learning in detail about each and every factor which affect the friction. Okay. Let us see. The effect of roughness. The first one is the effect of roughness or smoothness of an object. That means here for this I am taking up a smooth floor, okay, or a smooth cardboard. We can take a smooth cardboard which is in an inclined position. You place it on an inclined position and try to roll a ball. Okay, from the inclined plane of the wood, okay, of the cardboard. From the inclined part of the cardboard, just you roll a ball, or you roll a pencil shell, okay, or you roll a pencil, whatever it is. Okay. Whenever when you see that whenever when you roll it, the ball will be moving gradually. It will be decreasing on the inclined plane. And try to see that. Try to measure the distance of where it is traveling, how much distance it is traveling. That means here the ball will be traveling to a certain distance. Okay, mark the distance. And next you place a handkerchief or a cloth on it. Okay, you place a cloth on it. Okay, and you try to roll the same. Whenever you try to roll the same object on the cloth, it will not be moving to such a distance as in the previous case. Same like the previous case, it won't travel much distance. Why it won't travel much distance? Because the friction increases. Okay, friction is nothing but the roughness increases, the roughness of the floor. See here, normally whenever on the floor, in our rooms, in our houses, on the floor, if you pour the oil, okay, can you able to run easily? No, we cannot able to run. Why we cannot able to run? If we run, we will fall down. Okay. In the same way, if a soapy water is placed, whenever your mother is washing the room, okay, normally she waters the room with the soap. Therefore, at that time, can you walk easily? No, we cannot walk easily. Normally, we will be stepping off one after the other, slowly, one after the other. Why it will be stepping out one after the other? It is because that it is very smooth. Why? Because the soapy water decreases the friction. Okay. Therefore, and we can able to see that on the road the bikes will be moving. Okay. The bike moves on the road, and when the bike is moving on the road, okay, the bike will be having of the strips, the gaps will be there in the tire. In the tire, normally you will be having of some strips, not only for the bike tires, but even for the shoes also. Just below the sole, we can able to see some stripes. Okay, what are those stripes? Those stripes, they interlock the surface of the another object, such that the friction increases. The friction increases, and we can able to walk easily. In the same way, normally if you can see over there, the sprinters means the runners who will be participating in the running race. Okay, those are called as the sprinter. Who is the fastest sprinter in the world? Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is the fastest sprinter in the world. Okay, like that. That means the sprinters, they wear the shoes which are having of spikes. Spikes means normally like a nail screws they will be having. For the shoes they will be having little bit screws. What happens over there? When they are running, no, that means for them even a millisecond is also very, very important. During the running race in the Olympics, they will count even a millisecond, half second also. Therefore, as they are counting, whenever you are walking on by the action shoes, okay, whenever you are running, no, you will be moving little bit back. Therefore, to overcome that one, we will be having of the nails. We say that spikes. Spikes are there for the running shoes. Whenever you are running, no, here, when you keep your leg over there, and when you keep your foot over there, it fixes. That means the nail will be fixing onto the floor, such that you will not drag back. Okay, you will not drag backside. As a result, you will be moving easily in the front direction. Okay, like that. To overcome that one, we will be using of the sprinters are used for the running shoes. Okay, like that. Therefore, for what reason we are using of that all that one? It is because due to of the interlocking the surface of another object with the other object. Normally, we can see that many accidents occur during of the rainy season. Okay, the bikes many accidents occurs, or whenever you are going on a muddy road. Normally, there is a chance that you may slip down and you may fall down. Why? Why? Because there is the friction is decreased over there. Okay, there is no much friction. Therefore, in order to run smoothly, compulsory we should have the friction. Okay, right. Therefore, here now I will be showing off how. Okay, now I will be showing off that this activity. I have taken a pad, and I am rolling off a pen on the pad. Here we can able to see that the pen is moving easily. Okay. Now what I am doing is that I am placing of my handkerchief. Okay. I am placing of my handkerchief on the pad on the same surface, in the inclined, and I am keeping it in the inclined position. Here also it is moving. That means in this case also the pen is rolling, but it is not moving as fast as that in the first case. Okay. Normally we can repeat this experiment by using of an eraser also. Okay. If you take a eraser, okay, excuse me. Okay, eraser is not available now. Now I am taking off a chalk piece. I am rolling off the chalk piece. The same thing, if I am rolling it on a handkerchief, it won't run as smooth as that in the first case. This is because due to the interlocking of the object on the another object. Here we can do. And we have to, in this case, you have to see that no wrinkles are obtained. No wrinkles should be there. No, it should be a smooth surface. No wrinkles should be there. Okay. In such a case, we see that okay, it is not moving as fast as in the first case. Okay. This is because due to the interlocking of the. Okay, this is because due to the interlocking of the surface of one object on the another surface. Okay. Therefore, here the roughness affects the friction, or the smoothness also affects the friction. When the object is the surface of the object, if it is smooth, then the body will be traveling to a longer distance, and if it is having of the rough surface, then the object will be moving little bit slower than in the previous case. Okay, that is about the effect of the roughness or smoothness on the object. Okay, next one is that the effect of area of contact. The effect of the area of contact. The second one is that the effect of the area of contact. The effect of area of contact. Effect of area of contact. In this case, effect of area of contact. Area of contact also plays a very, very important role in the friction. Okay, that means here if the surface area is very big, then more friction will be developed over there. And if I am taking off a brick, if I am placing of the brick horizontally, and if I am pulling off the brick by using of a thread, okay, by using of a thread, I feel more friction than when I am placing it vertically. Therefore, here, if the surface area is more, if the surface area is greater, then the friction also will be the greater. Therefore, we can see that the surface area is directly proportional to the area of the contact. Okay, if the surface area is greater, then the friction will be greater. If the surface area is less, then the friction will be less. Okay, therefore, these are the factors which affect of the friction. And one more factor is there, that is the normal force affecting the friction. Okay, that we'll be learning in the next class. Thank you.